Okay, welcome to another Excel training video. We're going to deal with operator preference this time. So notice I've got a blank Excel worksheet open up. And what I'm going to do is let's have a little bit of a muck around with this. If you click in cell A1 and you type in the number 5, then we'll tab across to cell B1 and type in the number 2. Then tab across to the cell C1 and we're going to type in the number 10. We're going to put our answer in D1, so that's going to be our little result cell there. So if I open up a formula, so if you open up a formula by pressing equals on the keyboard and use the mouse, we're going to click on A1, we're going to plus B1, and then we're going to multiply by C1. Now I'll give you a couple of seconds or so, you've already got it, to work out what the answer is. So some people might say, well, A1, which is 5, plus B1 then equals 7, times 10 equals 70. So when I press enter now, it should be 70, right? Wrong. It's 25. Why is that? Well, it's all about the order that this is being calculated. Basically, it's calculating the multiplication before the this number 5 here, before the addition. And in order to see that, I'm just going to do is show you on the formulas tab here. There's a thing over here, and it's called Evaluate Formula. In fact, if I maximize the window, you should see it actually says Evaluate Formula. I click on that, and it will show you the formula, making sure you've got D1 selected, of course. Well, every time I click on Evaluate, it will then evaluate the formula and show you how it's been calculated. You can see first I've clicked on Evaluate, and it's come up 5, plus, I click again, 2, times 10. So it works out the values of the cells. Then notice it's underlined 2 times 10. So that's the next part of the formula it will calculate. 20, 5 plus 20, 25. That's how it's getting its result. So evaluate formula is quite handy. I'll click on close there. It's on the formulas tab. It's going to go back to home. So what do I do with this formula to make sure it calculates in a way that I expect it to? Well, if you go back up to your formula bar, just going to zoom in a bit, click just before the A1 and we're going to put a bracket. Click just after the B1 and we're going to put a closing bracket. Notice they go in bold. So notice it's bracket A1 plus B1 bracket and then times C1. The brackets make sure that part of the calculation is calculated before any other parts. It allows you, it's in the operator preference, it's the topmost preference. We've got brackets and power off and division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So to be able to see the result of that, I'm just going to zoom back. I'm just going to show you this one here and press enter. And you can see it's 70 as expected. Just zoom back a bit. There you go. There's 70. So there we go. There's a little training session on operator preference. More videos can be found at www.computertutoring.co.uk.